Hi there, my name's Jenna Ross. I'm a 2018 Nuffield Scholar from Aberdeenshire and the chairman of the Nuffield Scotland Regional Group. Now unfortunately we're not able to meet at Ingliston for the traditional Highland show this year, but we're really excited to be part of this virtual offering, and today I'm joined by Nuffield Scholars from up and down Scotland who are going to share their own personal journey and the impact that Nuffield has had on them. So sit back, relax and enjoy.
Hi, I'm Heather Wildman, Nuffield Farming Scholar 2012. I can honestly say applying for Nuffield has been one of the best things I ever did. It's completely transformed me, completely transformed my life. I previously had a pretty good career in agriculture. I left school at 15, didn't really know who I was, what I wanted to do, and kind of fell into a lot of work and a lot of jobs and was pretty successful, but I always felt a bit of a square peg in a round hole. Nuffield completely took me out of my comfort zone. It challenged me, it pushed me. I had to mix with people that were different to me, but that all had the same similar strive and question and knew that I had more in them and wanted to make a positive difference. For me, my light bulb moment in Nuffield was realising that I maybe wasn't as daft or as stupid as I thought, and I actually did have quite a lot to contribute and to give, and I could make a positive difference. And I had a voice that had something to say and could. And it wasn't always rubbish, which actually I do speak quite a bit of rubbish at times as well. The physical and personal changes I've gained from Nuffield is to believe more in myself, to push myself, but that I want to make a positive difference with others, and I really want to influence and motivate positive change. And so that allowed me to set up my own business in 2014, which now is international and working in leadership programs. I'm developing leadership programs for the young farmers, for other organisations, do a lot of staff management, succession and everything. And I would never have thought, 10 years ago that I would be running my own company, got my own business and have an international name and brand. So I would say if you think you haven't got time to do it, you're not pushed enough and you're not worried about change enough. Change happens when the pain of staying the same is greater than the pain of change, so maybe you're just too comfortable. But if you want to do something, you will find time and you will make time and you will smash it. Go for it, invest in yourself, it's the best thing you can do. And just think how awesome you could be and the difference you can make.
My name is Jim Shanks. I'm an 09 scholar. I did my scholarship on energy from agriculture. Travelled Sweden, Denmark, Germany, and the States, looking at all different types of renewables. It was a great insight into a developing industry back then, and I managed to look at different things and bring them back home and also just gain a very outward looking perspective on business and on life through my Nuffield Scholarship. We did a few things that were born out of my scholarship. We put on a biogas plant, put on wood chip boilers. One of the more quirkier things that we did was that we put on a glass house and started growing tomatoes, and we're the only tomato producer that produces for the supermarkets. We're having great fun doing it, and really the seed of it all was the Nuffield Scholarship way back in 09. We've now looking at different things to do with tomatoes, and I think my wife has just come up with one of the best things that anybody can possibly do with tomatoes. It's produced wine. Would you believe tomatoes produce wine? And we're a wee bit like a moonshine cellar here at Standhill. And the best thing about all this wine that she's produced, she's got about 150 bottles that she's made from tomatoes. Best thing is, because it's not licensed with HMRC, that it all has to be for self-consumption. So it's going to be a lovely long summer with lots of wine there this summer. It's not bad stuff, even if I'm not a white wine drinker myself. Cheers folks, thanks, bye.
Hello everyone, my name's Caroline Miller. I'm a 2012 scholar and I'm here on the family farm in Angus. I did my Nuffield Scholarship on adding value to your farming assets, and I specialised in agri-tourism. I travelled to 10 different countries over 16 weeks, and I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I've got so much out of undertaking a Nuffield Scholarship. which was sponsored by RAS. Since then, I have gone on to use my knowledge that I gained during my scholarship to progress our own business here on the farm, our agri-tourism business. I think the network of scholars around you encourages you to take calculated risks and to have that knowledge to make informed decisions to grow your business. We've just come out of the second lockdown of COVID, where we're closed for 8 months last year, but we're just going for it and spending a couple of £100,000 investing in a new 5-star hideaway here. So probably wouldn't have done that had I not had the support of the Nuffield Business Group, one of the business groups that I'm involved with Nuffield Scholar alumni. I also have used my Nuffield Scholarship to try to progress the agri-tourism sector, bringing together a strong network of farmers and campaigning and lobbying government and other industry officials to recognise the value and potential value of agri-tourism. So I'd like to think my Nuffield Scholarship has helped the whole sector move forward. I'd highly recommend you undertake a scholarship. It's not just something you do and you stop doing it. You are in the network for the rest of your life, and the people you meet are absolutely fabulous, and I would encourage you to be bold and apply.
Hi there, I'm Pete Brewer. I'm a 2008 Nuffield Scholar. I did my scholarship on potatoes. I'm a potato and arable farmer from Strathmore in Perthshire, but we also farm in the Black Isle. I do a lot of contract farming as well. For me, the best thing about Nuffield is by far and away the people you meet. Whether that's the other Nuffield scholars or whether it's the other go-ahead progressive farmers around the world, it's the people you meet along the way that is the real bonus about Nuffield for me.
I'm Gordon Whiteford, 2015 Nuffield Scholar. I studied looking at welfare and free-range hens and got a little bit sidetracked. I get more interested in how we should be looking after our soil and adding diversity and becoming sort of more mixed farming. So we came home and we established a small micro dairy. We were the first farm in Bamshire to start milking cows again, and we retail the milk through our own vending machine, along with our own eggs and some other products and some meat. We're right at the top of the farm here, probably about 60 feet above sea level. You can just see the sea in the background. Nuffield for me just fills you with inspiration. The people you meet, the things that they're doing and achieving. There's so much positivity in the industry, and that just shines through the Nuffield Scholars. So I would encourage anyone thinking about doing a Nuffield Scholar to get out there and travel the world. I went to Europe, to South Africa, Kenya, and 3 weeks in America, and especially Kenya, South Africa. I never thought that was somewhere I would go, but it really pushes your boundaries, and you will learn so much from it. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Jamie McIntosh and I'm a 2018 Nuffield Scholar. I'm originally from the Scottish borders and I'm now based in Edinburgh, and I work in the poultry industry. I looked into new ways of marketing eggs to keep egg consumption steadily rising for my Nuffield Scholarship, and it allowed me to travel extensively throughout the world to many countries, including Japan and China and Colombia, the US and Canada, and I got to meet people at the top of their game, and I learnt a lot from them. I also learnt a lot from the different people I've met at the annual Nuffield conferences and the Contemporary Scholars Conference, which is one of the best things about doing a scholarship, when you get to go away for a week and meet scholars from all over the world. you really do develop yourself as a person and make an awful lot of good contacts and good friends from that experience. The other thing I think Nuffield's helped me with is it's given me confidence to get myself out there and push forward. So for anybody out there who's looking to go ahead and apply, I would say just crack on and do it. You will not regret it.
Hi, I'm Jim Baird. I'm a 2010 scholar from Lanark. I'm a dairy farmer. We have some renewables and a bit of off-farm interests. I did my study on attributes of enterprising rural businesses, which just was an opportunity to go around the world and knock on the doors of some of the best businesses you could ask on. Nuffield just constantly gives me that stimulation and motivation. The conference, study groups, the Scottish group, it's just always a shot in the arm, and I just wouldn't miss it. And for my sins, I'm now become a trustee on the board of Nuffield.
I'm Neil McGowan. I'm a beef and sheep farmer and a ram breeder from Perthshire, and I was lucky to get a Nuffield Farming Scholarship in 2015, which took me to spend time with some of the top stud breeders in the world and visit with some of the heroes of sheep genetics. I travelled a bit when I left college and stole a lot of good ideas and brought them home and spent the next 10-15 years implementing them. And I think I was maybe at risk of being a wee bit comfortable in what we'd achieved, and maybe the Nuffield experience, stepping away from the business, seeing what the vision could be, and knowing that there's a lot to do to get from here to there, has, I think, brought back a lot of that that youthful vigour and enthusiasm for the business, and that's been a good thing. I didn't have time to do a scholarship. This is a hands-on family farm, and our children were pretty young at the time, and to be honest, there wasn't really a plan how we would do it, but the team at home really stepped up, and I think that in itself has been a good thing for it's been a good experience for it's given the business a bit of freedom to explore new things, and I think it's been a good experience for us as a family as well, to know that we can get away from the farm. So if you get the chance, go for it. Thank you.
Hi there, my name's John Gray. I'm the Managing Director of Angus Soft Fruits. We breed, grow and pack berries here in Angus on the East Coast. I'm a 2021 scholar, so my journey is just beginning. Nuffield have done a great job in managing to introduce us to Nuffield virtually. We've had a pre-CSC where we got to meet several industry leaders and also got some training in video and presentation skills. My topic is how we as growers can increase our share of the value chain, specifically berries. I'm planning to study other fresh supply chains in the UK first, including eggs, meat and fish. I'm then going to go to continental Europe and Scandinavia, the US and Canada, and Asia and the Middle East. I'm going to be looking at both production and marketing and trying to understand how other growers are making more efficient use of labour and how they're adopting new breeding techniques to improve from a varietal perspective. I'm also really interested in understanding how growers are organised in different parts of the world, how they interact with their customers in the market, and the role of such aspects as branding, for example.
If you'd like to learn more about Nuffield Scholarships, then please get in contact at the email address on your screen. And we'll also be running live drop-in and information sessions during the virtual Highland show. So we look forward to hearing from you. Stay safe.